chat. I got that set up. Ooh, ooh. Go to profits. Oh, we could bring this over here. Let's go to TikTok. Go live. Alright. Oh, we got everything set up now. Yo, chat, we're in here. Back on live stream. So let's get everything right. 30 seconds in too. Yo, make sure you guys like up this live. I'm about to be giving out my strategy for free too. Let's like up the live. Let's go. Yo, what's up, big baller Roger? Live in paradise? Damn. Trying to be in paradise. What's the method? In AFK charts, we got people joining up. Everybody start liking up. I'm about to give you guys my strategy completely for free. I was live earlier. I stopped the live, but we're about to go over my strategy again. Hold on guys. Let me fill up this water. Like up the live. We're gonna get hella lit in here. Do 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 do. Alright, chat, I'm back. Ah. Alright, so we about to be giving you guys the method. Holy, what should we go? We should go to like a $10,000 day. Where is it at? Yeah, here we go. This is a nice $10,000 day right here. $14,000 day to be exact. Guys, type 1 if you're active. Type 2 if you're just like watching, not active. I want to see like the active people in here. Okay. High speed. Yo. What's up, high speed? We got some active people in here. Hey, make sure you guys like up this live. We're about to be going over my strategy that my students is taking, the trades that I'm posting, and we're gonna be going over the strategy. We're gonna be helping you guys create a strategy, and if you guys have your own strategy, you guys can always like type it down, and like I can help you guys fix it. Or if it's already profitable, I mean, you can just help out anybody else in a live. We're gonna be giving out like probably thousands of dollars of knowledge within this live stream. So make sure you guys get active in here. But yeah, I'm gonna be giving you guys this strategy. These are all my students, right? These are all my students, and 97, 53, 64, 45, 10% right there. These are all percentage wise too. Here goes somebody making $2,000 in a day. Here goes somebody making $500 in a day. And it all comes from just learning how to look at these lines. That's all it really is. Just looking at these lines, knowing when to buy, when to sell. I'm gonna teach you guys when to buy. I'm gonna teach you guys when to sell. Um, Yeah, so we're gonna be going over it. We're gonna go be going over my strategy. Here we can start going over it. And guys, like up the live. Once we get to, I just say 500 likes, we can start going over my strategy. And then I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to like make the money. Then if you guys make enough money, you guys can live over here. Or just buy a new car. It just really depends on what you want. I mean, if you don't wanna you wanna learn how to make it so you don't gotta keep on asking, you know? Hold on, I'm about to like make a TikTok so we can get like more people to join. Guys, this is the infinite view glitch. All you gotta do is turn around and put like a good audio, honestly. Here, chat. Hold on, I'm about to show you guys the getting views quick method. Let's go to TikTok. What is like a good audio I could use? Who can use this audio? This audio's hard. Alright. And we can just type in LA views. There you go. Alright, we got that post. Now everybody who sees gonna see that I'm live. Alright guys, how many likes we at? We're at 70 likes. Guys, once we get to 500 likes, we're gonna start going over my strategy. So make sure you guys get this live active. We can just scroll up, go over through the profits. But damn, yo, you know what I wonder? I wonder how much money we made within the entire Discord this month. I think we had to make over like 100K. Yeah, probably 100K. I think so. I like for example, we started off on a third, right? Here go 80. Here go 1100. So this is I guess this is not a like a big day, but this is somewhat of a good day. Then the next day we got 148. 98, 39. And that's one thing that I would say I like about options is like you don't gotta just make money if you have like a little bit of money, you can start making money the next day. You don't gotta just sit there and only make money if you have a lot of money, like long-term investing. Like that's what I like about it. 234 is like pretty light. 148, 141, then 97. It's pretty solid. You got the 228 as well, guys. Make sure you, if for all of the new people, I'm about to be explaining my strategy. Once we get to 500 likes, we're gonna explain it on TikTok. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm also live on YouTube. Make sure you guys like up the stream. We're gonna be going over um, so much information to the fact where like it's gonna be crazy. Like we're gonna be making a whole disc like a whole course, yeah, a whole free course. Yeah, and depending on how long you're gonna stay up, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on live stream for, but it's probably gonna be for quite a while. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow up. We're gonna be going over like a lot of stuff, and there's no way you're gonna find this type of information in live. So we got about to have 400 likes. Well, we have 400 likes, so 100 more likes. So we're about to go over the strategy right now, actually. Here goes $790 in a day. That's solid. 254. That's pretty good too. Look at this. This person got like $5,000 and they was already making $1,000 days. It's so easy. Like you guys think trading is difficult, but like once you break it down, it really just depends. All right, so we got 500 likes. Let's go. We kind of got a few people in here. If you add in the YouTube people, but let's go over it. All right, so what we could do is just start on the start of this month. And there's so much money to be made. What I might just do for like shout out to all of the people who was in here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going over the day. Well, over the days. This is I. Let's start on this day because this is a day our strategy does appear. All right. So, what you're gonna want to do first is you're gonna turn on the VWAP, right? You're gonna turn on the volume weighted average price, and you're gonna get this level right here. You're gonna get this upper band, then you're gonna get this VWAP, and then you're gonna get this lower band. Now, what we're gonna be looking for first? Well, before that, we're gonna be trading in the morning. So whenever we're trading in the morning, the only reason why we're trading in there is because majority of the volume happens in morning and at the end of the day. And this volume could indicate that it's hedge funds, big banks, people with a lot of money. So if it's people trading with a lot of money, we want to be on the right side of the market. We don't want to be on the wrong side. And me personally, I feel like within the morning you can determine how the day is gonna play out. Seeing how aggressive they are, or how weak they are. So whenever you using this strategy, I would say the only time to get in this position is mainly through like I live in California, so it's 6:30 to 7 o'clock, or 6:59 to be honest. So what we're gonna do is mark a line right there at 6:59. So this is gonna be the only time you're gonna get in the strategy. Let's change this color. Let's change it to like a dark blue. So around this is gonna be a time frame. After this time, you don't want to sit there and try to rush into position. Trust me, it's not worth it. So what we're gonna be doing first is turning on volume, right? Well, we got our volume on. We're gonna be looking for price action above the VWAP. And if we could get price action above the VWAP, that really all that matters, and that's what we're looking for. Price action above this blue line. If we could get price action above this blue line, that's the first step of this strategy. So as long as you get a green candle above the VWAP, that's is what really matters. Hey, shout out to the people who's sharing out this live. Make sure you guys share this live to anybody you know that's trying to get into trading. But as you see, we get this green candle. It closes above the VWAP, which is really, really, really good. So now, what we're going to be looking for next is a drop outside of the lower band, which is right here. We get that drop outside of the lower band, and we can buy our calls. Now, sometimes the price doesn't go more farther. Sometimes it does go more farther, but your goal within this strategy is always going to be trying to get the level. We're trying to get the price action, try to get your position priced in at the lowest part of the day, or if it's not the lowest part of the day, just try to make it below this lower band right here. So once we have our lower band hit, we're gonna have two different TPs. Now, a day like this is going to be more lucky. I wouldn't, well, yeah, I'll say lucky just because you don't have to sell half of your contracts at the first TP. You can sell majority of them at the second TP. And if you're able to sell them at the second TP, all that is just basically more profit. So that's why I say lucky. Not every day like this is gonna happen, but as you see with this strategy, it's going to pay you a lot of money, and that's what we're gonna go over right now. So once we're in these positions, a lot of the times you don't gotta worry about being out of profit because these are gonna be areas where the market is typically going to reverse. And if it starts to reverse, that's really good because at the end of the day, you're able to you don't gotta worry about being in the red for so long. So a lot of people, their positions, they have to be in the red for like 30, 40 minutes just for them to break even. But majority of the times with this position, you're in the red for like 2 to 3 minutes tops. Or if it's longer, that means like you may get like a really good win, or you may lose. It really just depends. But with my experience with this strategy, you don't have to sit there and wait um, to break even 9 times out of 10. Like as you see, you in a red for only 2 minutes. And by the way, this is on 1 minute. Yeah, this is on a 1 minute, so it's gonna be way more easier to hold these positions because mentally is more better, and then on top of that is just more profitable in a way. So as you see, when we cross this VWAP level where we will typically have our first TP, we jump through it. We jump through it pretty hard, and when we jump through it, we go all the way to the upper band. So with that, what you could do is sell majority of your contracts and hold only runners. And run when I say that, the best way to describe it is say if you buy 10 contracts, right, and you sell 7 contracts, the remaining three, you can just hold, so it could go more in value. So, um, after I hit my first TP right here, my next TP is gonna be the highest part of the day. And I look at that with after hours, and as you see, we get a gap as well. So I'm obviously looking at this gap as well. But what we could do is start to hold our runners to the highest part of the day, which is right here. Wait, yeah, it's right here. So it's that 677.22 area. And when we do hit it, as you see, we get a strong candle. So this could be indications that you could hold longer, or you can just sell out of all your positions. At the end of the day, this is 675 all the way to 677. That's a $2 gain, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. In 15 minutes, you was able to get 5, 6, 7, $2 gain. That's really good because you don't got to worry about time decay. You don't got to worry about time decay, and the Greeks is gonna be on your side. Even if you invested a small amount, you was gonna still be able to make money off of it because like low quality contracts. So say if you bought like $3 out of the money, those contracts is probably gonna be worth 100%. And the only reason why is because you're literally is the Greeks is on your side. Like when you buy, you don't have to worry about going in low. Not true? Okay, buddy. How do you add the green TP and stop loss red box? You can add it right here. If you buy low quality contracts, it's gonna be good. All those pullbacks kills the cons. These are not pullbacks. If these are 1 minute, like no, it's not. If you're talking about a pullback, I see what you're talking about. Say like just say these were after hours. Say you got in a position and you got in a position right here, right? And then you go through this pullback. Yeah, this is a pullback. No, this is just this red is not even sellers entering the market. This red is most likely people taking profit off of the long positions that they was making. It's not gonna kill your contracts, and I know that for a fact because 676.71, it goes down to 676.64. That's not going to kill your contract at all. Um, then, as you see, it starts to go more in values. If you was to just hold your contracts until 7, which is the dead end to our like sizing, now it's going up more in value. So the thing is, what I'm showing you is that most definitely this is not that's not clean move, especially on Friday. Each small move gonna go against you. You won't help. Okay, this is not Friday. This is Tuesday. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear that actually. Damn. There's a what is this? What is that? Yo, it was just a bike in the middle of the intersection. Ah, yeah, there. Oh, he ran. No, he running. Pup, he's running. Oh shit, he almost got hit. Bro, somebody is running on a bike. Oh, I think the live saw that. Yo, I think my live saw that. That is crazy. What the hell? Yo, I don't know if you guys saw that, but on TikTok, oh no, on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. He was literally in the fucking intersection, and what the hell? Yeah, somebody clip that. I'm about to come back and clip that. What the hell? I'm over here trying to explain my strategy and somebody running. Man, LA is fucking crazy. That is actually insane. They was okay, hold on. They was in a bike, right? And they was trying to move out of the intersection and it was two cops right behind the bike. And all I see is the motorcycle just speed off. I was like, is he running? And then he go into the next light, right? And it's red, and he run it, and the car almost hit him. Bro, what the hell just happened? Yeah, I'm about to clip that, guys. If y'all, I don't know if you guys can wait. Can they see the street on TikTok? Ah, you guys can't. Guys, if you guys want to see what just happened, go on my YouTube. That's actually funny. But yeah, you don't have to worry about pullbacks. Definitely with pullbacks like this is not a big pullback. Like you do not have to worry about Greeks. And the thing is, these are 1 minute candles. 1 minute. They're not 5 minute candles. These are 1 minute candles. So like, let's just say if we're using your psychology and we go on a higher time frame. I'm about to show you real quick so you can understand. You telling me that the Greeks is not gonna be on your side with these type of candles? Look at these candles. These are pure bullish candles. Definitely once we come to this 5 o'clock. So maybe just like if you look on a higher time frame, and if we go on a 15-minute time frame, it's gonna look even way more better. When did you start your Roth? Um, I've been trading options on my Roth IRA, so I only trade it for tax benefits because I wouldn't have to report that on my income. All of this is tax free unless I was to withdraw, but yeah. We basically just showed how like no, it wouldn't affect your contracts at all. Definitely because we're on a 1 minute. This is so once you go to the 5 minute, it's way more different. But I started trading in my Roth IRA in like April, honestly. Yeah, I started trading it in April. Um, but yeah, we get these good gains, and like once it's 7 o'clock, look at this gain right here. This is 675 all the way to 678. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a $3 gain right there. A $3 gain, bro. Yo, why everybody start joining once a car or a motorcycle was trying to run up from cops? That's insane. They're like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" Is that like the getting viewers method? Hold on, hold on. There's 25 people in here. I want to see something. No way. They're fighting down there. Guys, do you guys see them fighting down there? Oh my gosh, they're fighting. Yo, he's about to get hit by a car. He's about to get hit by a car. Yeah, somebody joined. That's like the method right there. What the hell? That's so funny, bro. TikTok is actually good. You got TVA. Oh, I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. TBA, you're gonna have to explain what that is. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple strategy, guys. Type one if you understood the strategy. Type two if you didn't. I want to see how many people understand the strategy. Just you selling and you sell taxable broker. Oh yeah, got in late. Two. Are we gonna get any ones? How about anybody on YouTube? Anybody on YouTube got it? Bro, I just got here too. Okay, so not like too many people. All right, guys, if you guys want me to go over the strategy again, Get us to 2,500 likes, and we're gonna go over the strategy again. And the thing is, literally the next day, it does appear. So we're gonna be going over the same strategy as well. Just got here. Okay, so we got a lot of people. What's the indicator called? The indicator is called VWAP. Like there's so many strategies you can use with VWAP, but this is like my favorite one with VWAP. Yeah, once we get to 2,500 likes, we're gonna go over the strategy again. We're gonna be explaining to you guys a free strategy that you guys can make money off of. Charts, charts, charts. Yeah. Just got here. All right, we got a lot of people who just got here. Make sure you guys follow up too. We're on a roll on 50K followers. I'm pretty sure we could hit it if everybody follow. But yeah, we got people joining. Um, you could just go over it. What app do you use? I just use this is TradingView. I use TradingView to look at the charts, and I use Robinhood to execute my orders. It's more easier that way for me. I wouldn't recommend using Robinhood to chart with. Like their charts is horrible, honestly. Yeah, their charts is not good at all. Like I would not recommend it. But I don't know. I saw like they started adding new things, but TradingView is always gonna be like have a special spot in my heart because I've always been using TradingView. And do you have real time ticker? Um, real time ticker. Let me see what that is. No, I don't use that unless you're talking about TradingView. How you put the order? And you trade options? Yeah, I trade options. This is all options contracts. That's why we're able to make so much damn money in a day. It's same day expiration. That's why, like, as you see with this person, they made $900 within a day of trading. So it's like, it's really up to you on how much money you're gonna be making. Like one thing that I say I like about trading is like what makes you if you want to make more money, all you gotta do is risk more. But you want to risk more after like a consistent win rate or win streak. Like I say if you have like guys, yes, I didn't even notice that. I'll say if you have like two or three, I'm most definitely clipping that high speed chase. I'm about to probably post that. Hold on, let me like go to it real quick. What time was that at? Where was it? Hold on. Can they see it? I did that and almost blew my wait, what did you do on Friday? What did you do on Friday? The red dot on the left corner, risk more. Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't want to risk more like after you get done with a win. Hold on, let me like mark this time on my phone because I'm about to clip that and post it on my TikTok once I get off of here. What are the chances of like a high speed chase going out on while I'm on live? That's like some pretty funny thing. Hi, let me see what time it started. Damn, only 8 minutes in the market. I hold on. This what is this? What time is this? 8 minutes. 8.00. Alright, we're good. Now we could put this to live. Are you still on Thread? Yeah, I'm still on Thread. I still post on Thread. It looks basically risking more. So he basically risked more than when he risked more, he ended up he ended up losing. Yeah, I mean it happens. Like it's just that's why you want to risk more after you go get off of like a winning streak or like what I do if I wanted to aggressively grow account, I risk more every like 2 weeks of winning. And are you still on? Yeah, I'm still on Thread. If you, I post my free trades on Thread too. Alright, guys, 1,000 more likes, and we're gonna go and we're gonna explain my strategy. We got 48 people in here, so you guys can get us most definitely 1,000 likes. What strategy do you use? After we get 1,000 more likes, we're gonna go over the strategy. But yeah, on how many trades do you take in a month? It really just depends. Like, for example, I don't sit there and trade every single month. I'll say this month we didn't trade too many times. I mean, I guess that's the only con with having a high win rate strategy. One, two. This was two trades of the day. Three. So that's three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. So 12 trades. So kind of half of the month. Um, you make more through your paid Discord or actual trades? I'll say actual trades. Well, I make more money on my long-term portfolio, to be honest. Like, if I go up 1%, that's like $4,000. So that'd be damn near 40 of you guys. That's paying, and that's only on 1%. And some days it goes up like 2 to 3%. So if it goes up like that, that's like damn near 100. And I don't even got that many people. Um, alright, we're almost there at 1,000 likes. So yeah, but the thing is, I'll say this specific month wasn't like the best month with all of the trading. If we was to just scroll up and go to like October, October was insane. We was just popping out trades after trades after trades. But these trades was like high value trades. So it just really depends on how much you're looking for them. But then again, like here go random trade. This is 104. I set a sell half, and then we sold more all the way at 171. So that's a 71%. And 151, and then it went up 70%. It went up 70% in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's insane. Like I said, October was just a better month, and like here go like my position right there. But yeah, 148. That's 104. That's like 50% right there. So it's like I'm willing to like ignore days. I'm willing to ignore days and make $0 and wait for a day that's gonna give us way more gains. So it just really depends. Like here go another good trade. 127 and it went up all the way to 252. 252 to 127. That's 100% right there. And it went up 100% in like 23 minutes. In 20 minutes, you would have made 100%. So, I mean, these are the trades that like we're literally taking and that my Discord is taking as well. Well, he'll go another one, SPY point 58, and this went up all the way to 192. But as you see, this was a day where we was able to have runners, and with those runners, it went up to 192. So 500, 150, damn, 400%. Wait. 100% on 100, then 150. That's gonna be another 100%. Yeah, oh no, around 300% off of this day. So it's like some days you're gonna like that's what you guys want to look for. Like I always say like whenever you're trading, where as a trader, your job as a trader is to make money within like it's not to take every single trade, it's to find the best trades throughout the entire year. Watch list or take a trades. No, these are all on a challenge account. So right now I'm doing $1,000 to $10,000 account, and every trade that I'm posting, I'm full porting it. What do you say? Hold on, let me move this so I can see. Where are we heading with QQQ this Monday? I mean, it just depends. Like, I trade within a day. I don't just try to sit there, try to take every single trade. Um, what is this, Manery? I don't know how to say your name. You must have been like in a lot of discords. That's a really specific question. Watch list or ticket trades? No, I take all my trades. These are all trades that I'm taking. Like here go a trade that's up 100%, and as you see your position. But I just crop it so it's easier to see. And like we just keep on going. Here go more. But yeah, it just really depends. And I'm not the only trader who trades. I got another trader. Here goes somebody. The last previous trade. This was November 26th. This was at 0.86 and it went up. He sold at break even, but he was able to sell 70% of their cons at 116. So that's 8, 10, 9, 10. That's like 30% right there. But that specific person, they made like quite a bit of money. Only reason why they're able to make money, it says the same thing when on watch list. No, it doesn't. It says watch list and it'll say your position. Um, when you get into trading, I got into trading 2 years ago, but like I only been trading SPY, only just SPY. But here go like a good position, how it says your position, and here go the gains right here. I post my gains every single day on my thread. If you guys want to see, hold on. We got pretty good gains last time we traded. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm about to show my TikTok and my YouTube. Well, yeah, TikTok and YouTube. I should like live stream on X. I wonder if it's live on there, you know. Yeah, so like I said, we're doing $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. I want to go to $1,000 day. So we was able to make over $1,200. Here go YouTube, $1,200 on a trade, and here go for TikTok, $1,200. So with only $1,000, I was able to make $1,000 off of it. So it's pretty nice. Anyone use this ICC in chat? ICT or ICC? I don't know if you guys can see. If you guys can't see it, just go to my thread. Follow me on thread. I post my trades for free. Not a lot of people is gonna be posting their trades for free. If only I can get $100. If only. Um, ICC. Hold on. Let me see what that is actually. No, I don't trade this. Yeah, I don't trade this. Yeah, I only really trade SPY and QQQ. It's more like simple, more easier for me. But I started off with SPY and QQQ, so it's a little bit more easier. Oh, it's a strategy. Mm-mm. Every strategy that I came up with, I didn't learn from like a concept. I learned from myself because at the end of the day, if you're taking trades, yeah, if you're taking trades and like you're learning it from somebody else, it kind of messes you up because every strategy in the next 5 years is gonna get patched that everybody is doing today. So if you're not involving with the market and just trying to take in strategies that you've been trading for like your entire life and you learned it from somebody and you don't have like the skill to create a strategy, there's a good chance like in the next 5 years you're probably gonna end up losing a lot of money or quitting. You're gonna quit trading. If you're gonna trade like that, you don't want to involve with it in the market. I would just recommend you to just make all your money, right? You make all your money and then you go to real estate or something with steady cash flow, which is not too difficult. Like go invest in multifamily. That's what I would say. Just invest in multifamily with the capital you do make. The only reason why I'm not doing that is because like I created my strategies. I can make different strategies if I wanted to. I have 5 different strategies, guys. Please guide me on how to start. Alright, I'm about to be giving up my strategy. I'm just waiting for everybody to like up the screen. So if you guys can like up the screen, we're gonna go over. We need 2,500 likes, and we're gonna go over the strategy. So um, yeah, I mean it's free. So like just support the creator who's giving it out for free. And don't troll because if you troll, I'll block you so quick, and then you won't have access to free information. And make sure you guys follow up the live too. We're teaching you guys how to make $2,000 in a day. Look at this consistent percentage, guys. This is 41%, 97%, 53%, 67%, 45%, 10%, 41%, 97. Oh, it looped. But look at this, it's good percentage. And the only reason why you're able to be consistent is because you're able to make. You just got to be consistent with it. It's like if you're consistent with anything you do, it's gonna be hard not to make money off of it. Uh, Here go a pretty good day. This is $200 in a day. And like a lot of people, some people don't even make this in a day in their job, you know? And like if you're making this amount of money and like you're pretty good. You don't got to worry about like the whole day. Like that's one thing that I do like about being a trader. It's like whenever you trade, like you don't have to sit there and be at a desk for like 9 to 5. You get what I'm saying? Like you could just get in a position and you walk around. You can do whatever you want. Which currency? This is SPY option, so U.S. currency, what we're using. It's really nice and it's mobility, a lot of mobility you can use too because I traded in so many different areas this entire year. Like you don't gotta sit there and just I don't know be slave to one desk or one area, you know. Me personally, I can't do that. Like I have to travel. Like if I was to go through a whole year without traveling, I'll probably just be like really, 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 really broke. I'll spend my last dime on traveling if I need to. But that's just me. I don't know if that's you guys, because at the end of the day, it's just like there's so much Earth, you know. There's so much experience to experience with Earth. What do you think about XRP? I'm not in that. I don't really do crypto. Please, sir, where can I get in touch with you? I'm ready to learn trading, please. Just so I'm about to go over my strategy right now. Alright, for all of the people on YouTube, make sure you guys pay attention. It's not a lot of you guys, but it's someone in here. It's an extra person. So, this is a Friday, so typically I wouldn't trade Fridays. We're gonna go to the previous day. Oh wait, that's why. I'm like, how did it get back here? I wanna recap this entire month. We're gonna recap this entire month, then we're gonna go on QQQ and recap QQQ. So we're gonna go over to the last trade that we took. Let's go to it, guys. It is right here. Alright, so here we go. And now it's November 5th. So after this day, let's just say 678 all the way to 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say $3 gain. Let's just say you made $1,000 on this day. If you invested 1,000, you got $1,000 off of this day. Now it's the 5th. Now the 5th is gonna be around. It's gonna be the same. Um, It's gonna be literally the same strategy, the same setup. We're only trading one setup. Definitely, if you're building an account, you don't want to just switch between setups and switch between like how could I explain this? You don't want to just sit there and try to invest in 50 different setups when you're trying to build your account. What you need to do is just stick to one setup, and that's all you need. I don't understand your trade. Here, we're about to go over it right now. So, as you see right now, we have the VWAP on. It's volume weighted average price. You can just search it up by typing VWAP, VWAP. And once you have that VWAP indicator on, you're going to be good. So what we're going to be looking for first is price action above the VWAP level. This is the upper band, this is the VWAP, and this is the lower band. So as you see, we get this price action above here, and then we do get a drop, but that doesn't mean to enter. We don't want to just drop on any drop. We want to buy on the areas where it's typically going to reverse. And where it typically does reverse is this lower band. So we'll buy calls once they come outside of this lower band, specifically in the morning, guys. I don't know if I mentioned that. You only want to trade this strategy within the morning. If you could trade this within the morning, you're gonna be pretty solid. Um, so here go another day, and this is a really good win. As soon as you see we buy these contracts, right? We buy it on calls, and we buy our calls, and now literally the next minute is bringing us to our TP. I think I remember this position because we made some money off of it. Um, as you see right here, we was able to get in the positions and we already hit our first TP. So when I say first TP, that means take profit. So that means you're gonna want to sell half of the contracts that you have. Or if you want to trade a little bit more aggressive, you could sell 30 to 40, well, yeah, 30 to 40%. Or you could just sell 10 to 20%. It really depends on how aggressive you're being within the day. But I like to just like I have like enough capital where I don't need to try to get maximize the percentage every single day because at the end of the day I know the strategy is gonna appear again. Like I don't trade every single day. I trade every day like a new day, but I'm not trying to make the most money that I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to end the day green um off of using my strategy. So I sell 50% off of the first TP, and then the 50% that I'm holding, um, I will sell 50% of that. So say if I sell 20 contracts, say if I sell 20 contracts, well, say if I have 20 contracts, right? I will sell 10 right here, and then I will set a second TP is going to be crossing this upper band, and I have 10 contracts left, and then right here, I will sell 5 contracts. Then I have 5 contracts to hold. After it hits both of your TPs, we're gonna have where I typically look for next is the highest part of the day, and as you see, it's 675.91. 675.91. But as you see, we get a stronger candle, which we can hold until this 676 area. So we bought at 674.34, well, 674.30, and we're able to sell more contracts. So now we're holding 5 contracts. Now we can sell 3 contracts up here. And after that, what we could do is start holding more. And this is how I typically identify our trends because this is the day we do end up trending. So we get to 677, right? We get to 677, and the way that I identify if we're gonna end up trending is if we keep on reversing off of this upper band. As you see, we do kind of get a huge red candle, but it get bought up, and in the next 2 minutes, it get bought up to the upper band, which we was looking for. Bro, flexing 44K, not flexing anything. Um, then if we're ending the day off with a trend, right? If we're ending the day with a trend, what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do is hold until 11, and then that's typically when I like sell. Not much of a strategy. Okay, buddy. Damn, I'm low-key getting like low-key haters off of here, but shit, if it works. um, but what I do is typically wait until the end of the day, and with the end of the day is 11 for me. I don't hold my contracts past 11, and then boom, we was able to get way more of a huge gain. This is 674 all the way to 681. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a $7 gain. So you're getting way more than 200% off of it. Um, but shit, if it works. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of people who, like, don't want to use the strategy because it doesn't work. But at the end of the day, like, if it doesn't work for you, I'm still going to be able to pay my bills off of this strategy. I'm still able going to travel off of this strategy. So it just depends on what you want. Show a different day. Yeah, we're going to go over a different day. We got 100 people in here. So I'll say we can keep on going. Once we get to 5K likes, we're going to go over Thursday. and I don't trade on Fridays. And we're gonna go to Thursday all the way to the 11th. And guys, like at the end of the day, like I don't know how much money you guys are making off of this, but like here goes somebody making $30,000 in last trade, and I'm trading in my Roth IRA, guys. So like, if you guys are trading in your Roth IRAs and you have like anything above like what you typically supposed to have, because you only supposed to invest like 65, 70, $7,000 a year, but we was able to get so much of a huge gain in my Roth IRA. And by the way, I'm 21 years old. So if you're able to get this on your Roth IRA, like I made a six-figure portfolio off of options trading. So I use multiple strategies, of course, but at the end of the day, it's still a six-figure portfolio. Like I said, like we go at 1%, that's already $4,000 on a day. That's on JVJ's being exposed. I don't know who that is, honestly. Yeah, Friday, all the hedge funds start selling for their profits, and everything usually takes. Yeah, I personally don't trade on Fridays just because it's just like I just ended the week early. What's the setup? Once we get the 5K likes, we're gonna go over the strategy. We're gonna go from what was the dates that I said? The 6th all the way to the 11th. I started 2 years ago. I've been trading for 2 years now. Yeah, I just turned 21 too. I turned 21 last month. What do you think? It's just tomorrow. The market is still gonna be closed, so I mean it opens up more later in the day. But I trade within a day. Like I trade off of the market reacting. You have Discord? Yeah, it's in my bio. Yeah, I don't like try to predict the next days or the next 6 months or the next year. I just trade. Like I look at the market and I look at the levels and I see where the market is gonna typically react at. And for me, that's how I use my strategy. All it is just a big ass reaction. It's either gonna be the lowest part of the day, it starts trending, or we lose. But there, one thing that I do like about this strategy is we rarely lose. And then there's ways to just prevent your loss. And I'm about to show you because I have another strategy that I use with puts, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to trade that with puts. Do you know how if we get in level 3 is worth it? I mean, like as long as you can buy these contracts, you're good. You don't really gotta worry about anything. If you can buy the contracts and sell it, that's all you really need. Don't need to overcomplicate anything. Just if you're trading under $25,000, put it on a don't put it on a margin account, put it on a cash account. And if you're trading over $25,000, I say it'd be more easier to put it on a margin account. Just so if you want to take more trades or invest more money, you could. But type 1 if you're trading with 20 $25,000 or more. Type 2 if you're trading less than 25,000. What is a cash account? You could just look at it as like, what do you think of futures? I don't do futures. I want to see how many people is trading over $25,000 in here. If you're trading over $25,000, type 1. If you're not, type 2. 2. Damn, how active is this live? I got 84 people in here, and like, it feels like nobody is saying anything. 1. Alright, hold on. There's no way I have 80 people in here. Guys, type 1 if you're active at this point. I want to see how many active people is in here. Or like, am I getting botted? One. That's 2. Okay. Only type it once. I see you, HD. I see you, HD. Yes, all bots. Yeah, I know, right? One. So when somebody have like 1K views, it's different. I mean, we got quite a few people in here listening, so like I saw like some of these people didn't like say anything, so you just probably not typing, just listening. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to know if like I'm talking to like AIs or bots or something like that. But yeah, we got I don't know everybody on YouTube. They didn't say shit. I think everybody on YouTube is low key a bot. Where can you see Spy USD? Just go on TradingView. Please help me with money to trade, please. Just if you don't have any money to trade, just get a job and put all of your paychecks in trading. Uh, bro, please help. Why everybody asking please help? I'm literally giving out my strategy for free. How long you been trading for? No bot here, LOL. Okay, now we got somebody typing it on YouTube. What country you in? Um, I'm in Africa. No, just kidding. I'm in United States. Working as a welder in Nigeria. That's good. Can I get in a Discord? I'm not super new. I mean, yeah. Do you do giveaways? Yeah, I do giveaways. The last time I did a giveaway was when I lost like $1,700 in a day. It made me feel better. I lost $1,700 in a day, and I was like, guys, guess how much money I lost in a day? And then I remember I made everything back and plus the giveaway. But it's on my thread. If you want to like look for giveaways, just go on my thread. But honestly, if I was you, I'll learn how to trade. I'm gonna be completely honest. You do not want to rely on giveaways, cause like look at it like this. Like 9 times out of 10, if like say hypothetically I have to give you $10,000, right? You're gonna blow it, and then you're gonna ask for more money. And what if I say no? Then your that whole 10,000 lifestyle is just gonna go away. So it's like asking for money and learning how to make it is completely different. Help me, please. Why is everybody asking for help? Why are you asking it like that? Just I'm literally teaching it right now, guys. Tap your screen. Once we get to 5K likes, we're gonna go over the strategy. Do you trade SPY and QQQ? Yeah, I trade SPY and QQQ. Real money. Yeah. Uh, if you gave me money, I'll put it right into trading and do all your signals. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, why won't I just do that with the money that I have? You have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Well, I don't know. Sometimes she be tripping, sometimes she don't. But like right now, I do. So, not just she's right behind the desk. I'm not a. I want to understand how you determine your stops. Okay, there is a day where we do lose. So if just stay in this live stream and we're gonna go over that day. Been full time 2 years. That's what's up. Oh yeah, I've been full time for 2 years. I actually started trading when I lost my job. Well, not when I lost my job. I started trading with my job, but I lost my job and I never got a job back. I only worked for like 6 months. I'm like low key surprised how people do it for fucking years. How do you guys like work a 9 to 5 for years? Definitely. Okay, I wouldn't like shit on a 9 to 5 that is like high paying, but bro, if you're making under $60,000 a year, bro, just start trading at this point. There's no reason for you to just sit there and be miserable unless you like your job. Unless you like your job, like I feel like I can trade as I feel like I can trade as a trader as a 9 to 5, but like there's some things that like I personally would not do. Like stock shelves for $15 an hour. Fuck no. Hell no. Um I don't know. Work at Walmart and just greet people every single day. Every time somebody come inside and get paid $15 an hour. Fuck no. I wouldn't do none of that. That's just me though. I can't go back to working for $500. I can't go back to working for $500 a week. Yeah, bro. If you're getting paid $500 a week, just start trading. That's like one trade on your entire week. Like I kid you not, guys. Like this is $370 in a day. That's like half of the week that you're working for. Here go $900 in a week. That's literally 2 weeks of what you're working for. So it's just like Man, don't waste your time working for them because at the end of the day, they're probably making billions off of you and you're just working there. You can always rehab a house and get cash out and refinance. Yeah. Like I always said, like if you're gonna learn from somebody else and you just want to trade for like quite a bit, just get into the real estate market. It's more passive. It's not a lot of liquidity, but at the end of the day, it's still consistent cash flow. All you gotta do is screen. I have a friend, right? He don't live in LA. He's like a little more farther out, but he make over $40,000 a month investing in Section 8 housing. How much capital do I have to start earning such money? It just really depends. Like, just look at it like this: the smaller amount that you make, the more smaller profit you're going to make. So if you invest $50 and you get 20%, that's $10. If you invest $500 and you get 20%, that's $100. And if you invest $5,000 and you get 20%, that's $1,000. So it just really depends on what you're comfortable with. What's up with all these? Here go another bot in there. What page? I just trade SPY and QQQ. Yeah, because that's easily so accessible area to do right now. It's just like trading. How much of the capital to start trading? Yeah, just I would say the most you could. Do trades easily $1,500 a week. Yeah, you're right. It's not like it's hard to make $1,500 in a week. Like from somebody taking every trade this month, they was able to make $30,000 this month. So it really just depends. How much does it take to open a Roth, bro? I personally wouldn't recommend trading in your Roth IRA if you're trying to build your account because at the end of the day, the only reason why I'm trading in my Roth IRA is so I don't have to pay more in taxes. If you don't got to worry about taxes, don't trade in your Roth IRA. Just trade in a regular account. What's this? This is TradingView. Well, TradingView. Here goes somebody making $30,000 in a month, 370, 900, and then a cool $69. Like as you see, this person invested what's seven. This is like $160, and with $160, they was able to make $69 off of a 44%. Um, I'll say start with 1K. Yeah, right now I'm actually doing a 1K to $10,000 challenge. And I'm turning $1,000 into $10,000. And if you guys want to follow that, you guys can join my Discord or you guys can follow my free trades on Thread. Just follow me on Thread. It's literally free. So, bro, when do we start to learn? Once we get to 5K likes, we're gonna go over the strategy. We're gonna start going up even higher. Buy stocks when low and sell it when it's high. If you're talking about long-term portfolio, I personally wouldn't sell my stocks honestly. Like because like I'm in a position where if I sell my stocks, I'm gonna get hit with a big ass tax. So like what you can do is just use your stocks as collateral. That's what I did with my car, and I just bought a new car and used my stocks as collateral. And like you're not getting a high percentage. Like most auto loans giving you like 10%, 11%. But if you use it as collateral, you can get as low as 2%. I'm glad my taxes hit me first year. Haha. Yeah, I don't see your Discord. It's in the Equity Society. It's the first link in my link tree. Do you release your entries and exits? Yeah, I say when I buy, when I sell. I do everything live. Just pretend. Okay, what should I do? I don't know what that is, honestly. Where's your Discord? Everything, all of my information is in my bio. It's gonna be pretty hard to miss it because it's literally the beating leak. So just don't ignore it. Just don't ignore it, and you find it. Guys, make sure you guys follow and subscribe, guys, and everybody on YouTube. We don't got a lot of people in here, but make sure you guys like up the live. Like up the live, guys. Yes, gotta like up the live. But we're 200 likes away from 5K, so we're about to go over it. I'm pretty soon, bro. I need to connect with you. I'm learning like perks to trading, for example, leveraging your stocks. Oh yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like if you have over $50,000, can leverage your stocks. Is your Discord free? If not, why don't you make it free? Because the thing is, if I make it for free, I'm gonna just get a whole bunch of trolls. I did have a free Discord at the start of the year. It was horrible. Like I don't like, hell no. I'm not doing it for free. Like at the end of the day, I choose to give you guys my trades because for anything, I can just like take all my information and take my own trades and don't have to give out free information at all. So if I get a toxic community and you guys are like getting at me, hell no. So I just up the prices until like a price where typically trolls can't afford to go in. Like that's how I personally feel. I feel like if you up your prices, that's why people got different type price tiers. It's not about the price, it's about the type of people you're willing to deal with. So like anybody who's willing to spend $100 to like actually learn, 9 times out of 10 they actually want to learn. $1 million worth of knowledge. How much your group? It's just $100. I'm not charging a lot. Like at the end of the day, I could charge way more. Like for example, I know I can get away with charging like $1,000 a month and only invest only just trade with the people who have high amount of money, but I choose not to do that just so we can get as many people in here. Like here goes somebody making $1,000 in a day, and then here goes somebody making 163. So we get a whole bunch of gains. Here goes somebody making $300. I never traded stocks, so we can guarantee some wins at least. I mean, I wouldn't say it's guaranteed because I legally can't say that, but I mean, if we go to the trade alerts and we go to our last trade, this was a .86 trade to 126, but let's just go to a really good trade. This is SPY, right? 179 and it went all the way up to 646. This is me just basically telling you guys where I'm selling um, and holding my runners, and I'm doing this all live, by the way. So I'm not like hiding from you guys. I'm doing this all live. And this went up like 200%. So just look at it like that. You would have been able to make some pretty good money off of that. But we have 5K. What city you in? I'm in LA, downtown LA. Alright, hold on, guys. Y'all ready? We about to go over the strategy, guys. And I'm only starting from the start of the month. If you guys do want to like watch this whole live, I would recommend going to my YouTube because it's gonna be posted on my YouTube. So just go to my YouTube. I'm gonna need to get like a thumbnail. If you guys do thumbnails, you guys trying to give me like I pay for it, a nice ass thumbnail for live, hit me up. But like if I was straight up new and needed guidance from absolute bottom, could you help? Hell yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that's new. Like, hold on, guys, cause I remember this. I remember the specific person. Let me like show you guys this because this was early October. This had to be early October. As you see, I can scroll up forever. Like we've been making profits, so like you can just take it from there. These people if you want. Um. Alright, so look, you guys see this. This is Alex, by the way. This is Alex, because this is the person that I'm about to make a cool little funny story about it. Look how much money he's making now. He's 318, 128, and 184. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like $600 in a day. Now, if we go, when did Alex join, right? He joined October 1st. So it was the 1st of October. We're gonna go to October 1st. Um, alright, so we go to October 1st. Now let's look for Alex, right? Look, this was his first trade. This was literally his first trade, and he made $80 off of it. He said, "Finally, my first trade, right on, bro." And then, as you see, he just keeps on. I want to find him again. He don't always post his profits, but boom, here he go making another trade. 132, 5, 6, 7, 8, 180, That's yeah, 180, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 210, 210 off of that. So it's like it's really good. So basically, he just copy traded you. Yeah, he copy traded me and learned. So I wouldn't recommend just copy trading. I would recommend learning as well. But here go some more days. We're gonna go in more days because whenever you get a high probability setup, one thing about high probability setups is that they don't appear every single day. Okay, so five to join. $5 to get inside the Discord. You're not gonna have access to none of the trades or the lives, but it's $100 to join the it's $100 to join the lives and get all of my trading signals, and you also get two extra profitable traders too. I'll be taking their trades. I made like 4 or 5K last week from them. No, not last week, 2 weeks ago from them. But what we're gonna do first is turn on the VWAP, right? Volume weighted average price. You don't gotta type that all in. What you can do is just type in VWAP, and we're gonna have that. So with $5, I mean, you just get access to the people that's in there. So you get access to people with 20 years of experience. So if you want to learn from them, you could. So how can I join as a beginner? I would recommend if you guys want to learn and interested in the Discord, you're not gonna get much with the $5 option. It's just more so like the teaser you guys can see and see what's in the Discord, but you're not gonna have access to the lives or any of the trades. Um, but yeah, I do everything for $99 a month. But as you see, we have this VWAP, right? So this is the upper band. This is the blue VWAP right here, and the blue is the VWAP, and this is the lower band. So now we got all of these, right? And we're gonna be going over a couple of days, so make sure you guys pay attention. So as you see, our first step is to get price action above the VWAP. As you see, we don't. We do get a wick, but that doesn't automatically mean that we're gonna buy. No, we need a candle, a green candle, specifically a green candle to close above the VWAP. We don't get that, and since we're trading in the first 30 minutes of the market, um, the first 30 minutes of the market right here, after this spot, once we get to this line, we're not trading. And as you see, we don't get the price action that we're looking for above the VWAP, or we do not, or we don't, we literally get nothing. So this is gonna be a day we don't trade. Are you going to do over calls and puts? With puts, it's a little bit more different. Just staying alive, and I'll go over the puts on some days as well. But right now, I would just recommend like we're in a market. We're in a good market where it's gonna be more easier to make money with calls than puts. So that's why we're going over the calls. Maybe if it was in a bearish market. But as you see, we get no trade. So no trade, 9 times out of 10, that means $0. Like with trading, you want to be okay with making $0 because if you're not and you need to make money, you're gonna end up trading emotional. You're gonna start risking more, or just entering in positions that don't make sense. Like if you can't explain why you're gonna win and why you should win in a trade, you're gambling. So I wouldn't recommend doing none of that. So this is Thursday. Like I said, I don't really trade on Friday, so we're just gonna skip this day. And now it's Monday. Now here go a really good example too. On Monday we don't get a trade. Um, with 7 o'clock. Now the thing is, we got the price action above the VWAP. But the thing is, we need to wait until a drop on the lower band. If we can get a drop on the lower band, that's all we need to look for. Bro, please, I promise, bro, please. What is he talking about? So with $5, what? I don't know what he's talking about. Guys, if anybody know what he's talking about, they can answer his question. I don't know what he's talking about. Um, but we don't get a drop on his lower band. And if we don't get a drop on his lower band, that doesn't mean to get inside. For $5, let me join and get signals. If you want something for free, just go to my thread. I literally The thing is, I can't have that in my Discord. If you need something for free for just the signals, you can just take my free trades. Um, is the drop below the lower band the first 30 minutes? Yes, it's the first 30 minutes. You got it correct. And as you see, we don't get a drop on a lower band. So what do that mean? That means don't trade. Literally means don't trade. If you take the trade, you're rushing in a position or you're not just trading my strategy. So this is going to be a day we don't trade. So as you see, Thursday, Friday, and Monday we didn't trade. That's already 3 days. One thing you don't want to do is with this strategy, all you really need is patience. You don't really need, yeah, I just say you just need patience. And if you can be patient and just wait for good setups, you be good. So let's go to the next day. Now this day is a little bit more different. As you see right here, we get the price action above the VWAP. We're getting green candles above the VWAP. That's what we're looking for. Now, as you see, since we're getting the price action above the VWAP, we're going to wait until we get a close. Typically, uh, when a lower band, as you see, we get a close right here. You can enter right here, or you can enter at the end of this candle. Look at it like this. Your goal is to try your best to get in a position where it's the lowest part of, not the lowest part of the day, but under the VWAP level. If you can get under the VWAP level, that's really all that matters. So let's just say we buy at this wick and at the start of this opening, right? Now, we didn't trade in 3 days, right? And this is a pretty good day as well. Like, I'm legit not troll. I swear to God, I was just saying I'm not a troll and I just broke. That's it. Yeah, no, you're good. It's just like I don't do that. So just like if you do, it's literally I post trades for free, so um you don't gotta worry about spending your money, bro. You don't gotta spend your money. You can learn right here. For anything, if you learn, if you pay attention, I'm literally giving you what I'm doing in the Discord for free. So no trade after 10 if no setup. Yeah, and if whatever time zone you're in, the first 30 minutes of the market. So whatever time zone you're in is good. I'm going over a good strategy right now. So once we get a drop on this lower band, we're gonna enter our calls. Now we're gonna have two different TPs. Now with this, I wouldn't say we would sell right here. The only reason why I wouldn't too much sell right here is because we want to buy when it's crossing the VWAP, not when it's not when it hits the VWAP or make a wick on a VWAP when it's crossing the VWAP. And as you see, we get like for waiting 3 days, we're able to sell our first TP at our second TP and a little bit more higher. So as you see, this is 680. This is 679.79 to 680.45. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Literally in 7 minutes. So let's just say I'll say 30%. How do you determine your stop loss? I wouldn't say I'm too strict with my stop loss, but the way that I would determine my stop loss is if the price is going aggressively on the opposite side of our contract. So say if it's just getting sold aggressively, like say hypothetically, right here, we get strong candles. There's no wick. This is where the candle closed. And we get another close, I would sell out my position. But if it's not aggressive selling, you're going to be really good. I wouldn't say I'm too strict with my stop loss just because like with options, they're going to fluctuate. They're going to fluctuate hella. This is not a coin. This is a ticker. This is no, this is a ticker. But this is SPY, by the way. I only trade SPY and QQQ. You can use this same strategy with QQQ. But one thing I do notice with QQQ, like it could fake you out sometimes. So if you can get in a position with SPY and QQQ at the same time, uh, once we get done with this month, we're gonna go into QQQ and show you how to trade that. 1 minute chart, only a 5 minute. Um, I do the 1 minute. Oh, you're a sassy trader, huh? What the hell? We're gonna mute this person for a couple minutes. You heard that? You heard me? Yeah, what the hell? He said, "Oh, you're a sassy trader, huh?" Nah, that's funny. But I wouldn't say I have like a strong stop loss because at the end of the day, we're in same day expiration. You don't want to end up selling too early and then it reverses. So it just really depends. I'm gonna show you because within this month we do end up losing, and I'm gonna show you when I sold, and you can tell when the strategy is gonna lose. And then as you see, it hits the highest part, but now this is the highest part of the day, 680, right? And then with this 680 area, we're able to sell more contracts at this highest part of the day. And if we're able to sell at the highest part of the day, that's even more better, you know? So that's where I typically sell my runners the highest part of the day, and if it ends up trending, I sell them throughout the entire day and try to hold them through 11. But as you see, it does make some money, but I'm not gonna get in a position. Like one thing is, I don't want to hold my runners and be down like 50, 80% to go up this game. At the end of the day, I already took the win. So I'm not gonna be rushing into a trade if I feel like it's gonna go back up, and I feel like I sold my runners. If I sold my runners at a profit, that means I'm ending the day in a green. So here go like a pretty good example, guys. All right, now type one if you understand the strategy. Type two if you don't understand your strategy and it went over your head. So I want to see how many people understand it, how many people don't understand it. We just went over a day where it doesn't appear, and we went on the days where it does appear. So it's just really up to you if you're listening. I mean, I feel like I'm explaining this pretty good. How about you, Legend Row? I'm pretty interested. Are you catching on to the strategy? Spy look easy to trade. Price action is consistent. Yeah. Perfect. That's good. Two. Okay, we getting some two. Do you trade spreads? No, I trade same day expiration contracts. Okay, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are not getting it. I wonder. Maybe on TikTok. Like I just feel like if somebody was to find me on YouTube, it's gonna be more easier for them to same day expiration while yeah. I mean, gets the job done. Like same day expiration is only scary if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you're gonna be good. Yeah, I heard you earlier today too, and now I get it. Oh, that's what's up. That means you most likely subscribed. Hey, shout out to Legends SRO on YouTube. Shout out to him. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like this setup could most definitely because like with um a view like this, all you gotta do is make 6K a month. And if you guys can make 6K a month, which is not hard, what is that? $72,000 a year. That's like $72,000 a year. Bro, that's not hard at all. Definitely if you're trading consistently. Never go long, same day expiration. That's what I do. And that's what all my students do too. Like my students are making bank. Like, hold on. This is hold on, let's scroll down. As you see, this person they made $30,000 off of same day expiration contracts. So it's like I mean, you could say never. It may not work for you, but it's working for us really good. $30,000. Like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people. There's probably some people who used. There's some people who made $30,000 in a month in here, but it's not a lot because I feel like once you get to that like $10,000 a month area, like you're already making more money than majority of the world. Literally, the world, not your city or the state, majority of the world. Do you day trade at all? Yeah, I day trade. How much tax will you pay on your profits? With my Roth IRA, I don't gotta pay nothing. I always tell my students the biggest way to waste money is like the biggest way to waste money is literally is paying your taxes. But if you're trading your Roth IRA, you don't gotta worry about that. So you'd be pretty good. ICC confirm when Jay Lonius and I don't trade ICC. I use my strategy. So like that's why I traded my Roth IRA just because you're able to make so much damn money off of it. And then you don't gotta pay no taxes, but you know that money is there. So like say hypothetically like I need money, I can always go to my Roth IRA and pull out from it. I'm just get taxed on. I'm pretty sure you get taxed off of the money you pull out from it. So you control on how much money you want to get taxed on. I know I'm not the like I know there's some hedge funds that trade in a Roth IRA. And I'm pretty sure you can make as many as you want. So like that's a loophole that a lot of people hold on, let me make sure. Um you yeah, you don't have any limit. So like they probably say no limit for a specific reason and you can only invest $7,000 per year. But the thing is, if you were to just trade in your Roth IRA, you don't got to get taxed on it, and you only get taxed off for the money you withdraw. I feel like that's a really, 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 really good sign or good benefit. And the only reason why I say it's a good benefit is literally just because, man, like you're able to make hella money off of it. Like one thing that I say that I do like about trading in my Roth IRA is like I don't gotta report none of this. Like last year I had to spend so much fucking money on taxes. I spent over 5 figures on taxes. Would you go long by the looks of it right now? I mean, I wouldn't trade right now. I don't even think you could trade right now. Use 1 minute candle. The first 30 minutes market open. Neither green candle close above the VWAP. Look for the candle to close below the lower VWAP band. Take trade under the VWAP on the same or next candle. Yeah. Take profit first TP at or just above the VWAP, second TP at upper band, third TP runners higher today, including pre-post market. Yeah, you explained it pretty white. Wait, Legend Rose, I got a question. How many strategies have you learned off of YouTube? Because this is my second time actually streaming on YouTube. Damn, it looks nice out there. It really looks nice out here. And like that's what I like about it. Like once you start trading, everything gets cheap, you know? Like mad cheap. Well, I meant when open like Monday. It just depends. Like I don't like predict what the market is gonna do like in 72 hours. I see it and I'm like, okay, it's gonna react. And once I know that it's gonna react, I buy my positions and I buy it. Yeah, you are right. And like you didn't hold your runners. Like you can hold your runners until the end of the day because you control how much you runners you wanna you control how many runners you're gonna hold throughout the day. But I live in California, so it'll be good. I saw you online earlier today, so this is my second time. How many strategies have you learned? Because I'm pretty sure nobody is giving out profitable strategies that they're giving out in their Discord. Can you check it? I want to know if I'm right. Like Monday, would you long? I wouldn't know because we didn't get any price action on Monday. So like I can't predict on what's gonna happen on Monday if Monday didn't even happen yet. Maybe if Monday was starting, it was good. I was on TikTok with you. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I personally feel like with TikTok, like you get a lot of viewers, but they just leave. They don't even care if you get a good strategy. I could tell you've been in here for a while, but that's more of YouTube. I'd rather have like a YouTube audience than TikTok, just because like with YouTube, I can get my point across. With TikTok, it's hard to do that. You got to get your point across in like 15 seconds, unless they're just gonna scroll. No offense. Bro, I care. No, a lot of people do care. Like there is people who come in here and they, you know what? I don't know if you was in my live stream earlier. You do look from that profile picture does look familiar. So, but I'm not consistent yet. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I mean, try it. You could try it with me or you could try it by yourself. It's really just up to you. But just know, like, if you try, you're gonna be able to make some good money off of it. Like I had some people. The screen is easier to see on YouTube. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, guys, if you want to see it more easier and not like on a sideways on your phone, I'm literally live streaming on YouTube right now, so go on that. So that's how you gotta go by it. Waiting for the day to open first, not the last close. Yeah, not the last close. I whenever I trade, I even with my levels, I don't even mark previous day levels. Can you go over a trade, please? Once we got 77, once we get to 10K likes, we can go over the strategy again. Help me, help, help me, help me, help me. Yeah, yeah, way different than crypto. I guess since crypto is 24/7. Yeah, options like whenever you buying and selling options, it's not 24/7. It's mainly when market is open. It was yes, I was. Do you go live in your Discord when you day trade? Yeah, I go live every single day I trade. So Monday through Thursday is when I trade, so that's when I go live. How can I learn how to be profitable? Watch every one of my YouTube videos, and if you're not profitable, send me a DM and tell me why you're not profitable and let me know. But I need to create some profits, 15K per month. Yeah, 15K per month is not hard. Depending on how much money you're starting out with, you'd be good. You're doing good things. Thank you. Don't stop teaching people for free. You continue to grow. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really look at it as a bad thing. Like, the only way I look at it as a bad thing is if I had a hedge fund and other hedge funds was trying to steal my strategy because then they would just patch it. Because I'm not going to be able to get in my strategy. It's like, I'm retail. I'm a retail trader, so I can be exposed. Like, we're all exposed. RSI is like basically a retail indicator. So, um, I'm not really tripping about it. I feel like anybody who like have a Discord or a course or they're selling anything, they should like specifically just explain their strategy for free. If they don't, I personally think that they're a scam. That's what I personally feel. The only reason why I feel like that is because like there's literally definitely if you're in a futures market, there's now you need way more money. Like at the end of the day, I can just go take my trades to QQQ, and be good if SPY get patched and start trading on QQQ. Or if I really wanted to, I could really go on IWM and go take my trades to IWM. So it's not really affecting me anyway. Probably like if my Discord paid me more than my like actual trades, but I don't think I'm gonna ever get to that point. Like I don't know. Like I don't think my Discord can make like damn near $400,000 a year. Heck no. Surf for the Philippines each year prediction 2026. Yeah, I only trade SPY honestly. Just stick to one thing. Like if you stick to one thing, you master it, you be good. You don't gotta worry about always consistently switching off. How much can I start with? Just the most that you could start off with. That would be good. Um, hold on. This person is spamming. I don't know why they're spamming. I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm gonna just block them. Do you teach your strategy as well? Yeah, I mean, you must be new. I just went over my strategy. Once we get to 10K likes, we're gonna keep on going over it. Uh, Yo, that's lit. What you invest in? I invest in SPY Biggest Holdings. So whatever SPY Biggest Holdings is, I'm invested in. And if SPY starts to add something new, like the last thing it added was Coin, and I remember previous it was Palantir. I invest in those, and Palantir made me a lot of fucking money. I'm up like 200% on Palantir. I invested when it was at 35. I don't know where it's at now, but like I invest more money. I invest more money whenever I have extra money or I see a big dip. Let me like turn on the heater a little bit. It's like kind of getting cold in here. Uh, Now I'm gonna just put it on low and then there. I feel like that's warm. All right, we're back. How you guys saw my bed? Does your strategy also work for any trades? I don't do futures, so I wouldn't know. You have to figure that out for yourself. I find it hard with this shot is how fast it decays unless it makes a move fast. With this strategy, I mean, you don't gotta worry about it like not moving. Like a lot of the times, it does move pretty quickly. Honestly, when it moves pretty quickly, you're good. Does your strategy also? Yeah, no, I don't trade futures. The only thing that I really trade is SPY. It's a strategy. Once we get to 10K likes, we're gonna go over the strategy. So all you guys gotta do is just tap your screen. You're gonna go to it. And everybody on the YouTube, if you're watching for YouTube, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I want to see any new subscribers. Yeah, I did. Let's go. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. And like up the live. We're gonna be we giving out a lot of free information right now. Like, I'm pretty sure if this was anybody else, they would have just charged you like $10,000 for it, to be honest. But like a lot of traders even know, like they're just probably giving out an old dead out strategy. That's why they want to like gatekeep their strategy because they don't like believe that it's actually gonna work. But yeah, $30,000 in a month, that's insane. Off of following all of the trades too. Like we teaching you guys how to consistently win. And there is gonna be some days where you do lose, but like you're gonna win way more times than you do lose, which I do like about the trading. It's like whenever I win, like for example, there's no way I can lose all of the gains that I made this year. And I've been doing these small account challenges. So the fact that I'm able to do these small account challenges and still make over more than $100,000 in a year, most likely I'm a end this year with 200K. I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty decent. But next year, I'm going for pure blood, guys. I'm about to become a millionaire. We're gonna be trading just more aggressive. I want to trade like two strategies in a row with um, the trades that I'll be taking. Two high profitable strategies that I made. So that's how I'm gonna try to become a millionaire. But I have no idea how to trade options. I'm just scared. I join, I'm gonna get left behind. No, you're not gonna get left behind. Like if you just at the end of the day, if you pay the $99 a month, you're gonna have access to my lives. And you could just ask me whatever. Like if there was this person who had the same issue as you, and they didn't know how to place a trade or change their account, and and yeah, they didn't know how to do anything. And my members, they literally help them, or if my members don't help them, I help you on a live. So you don't gotta worry about getting left behind. That's really good for trading. Uh, I mean, like, you gotta think about it. Like, I want a percentage. Like, I want to own a hedge fund. So $200,000 is not a lot of money. And I made more money last year. I made more money last year. So it's like, yeah, $200,000 sounds like a lot, but realistically, that's pennies. That's literally pennies. I couldn't even get to the million. But I was doing small account challenges throughout this year. I turned $1,000 into $10,000 like 6, 7 times this year. 6 or 7 times, I don't know. But bro, you're 21, bro. I get what you mean. Like now you're looking at it as an age. Like yeah, it's good for my age, but like overall, bro, like I'm competing with 40, 50 year olds, 60 year olds. I'm competing with Warren Buffett. That's my competition. So it's like if you're not pushing yourself hard, you're not gonna grow and hit the goals. Because at the end of the day, I want to have my own hedge fund and manage billions of dollars with trading. How many 21-year-olds are making this money? Man, I know one other person. But he's not trading though. I don't really know. Doing great. I mean, bro, like it's a high income skill, so obviously it's gonna be money into it. Guys, we need 2,000 more likes. Got it too, yeah. But it's a high income skill, so it's like yeah, I mean, $200,000 could just be average for trading if you're profitable. So, like, yeah, you can make money off of it. You can make some pretty good money off of it. But like the goal is to make at least $1 billion, at least $1 billion a year. And you know how much I need to make a day with that? Probably more than 200K. Yeah, hold on. How much money you gotta? All right, so hold on. I want to see something. If I wanted to make $1 billion a year, that is $83 million a month. That is $20 million a week. And since I only trade 4 days, bro, that is $5 million a day. Like I would literally have to make $5 million a day to hit my goal. So like, bro, I'm not even making 50% of that right now, you know? So it's like I'm still growing. 2026 is gonna be my third year of trading. So hopefully, with my third year of trading, I trade way more better. I feel like I feel like I could have made like way more money if I wasn't trading these small account challenges and trying to turn $1,000 into 10,000. If I was just investing $5,000 every time I turned $1,000 into $10,000, I would have made so much damn money, guys. And then like I would say one issue is the quarters. Every time the quarter change, depending on what your strategy is, it's gonna end. Like you're not gonna have any money. I would like to start day trading. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. You start to think that like $500 a day is not a lot of money. Um, how much do I need to start? Can I start as little as $20? Just look at it like this. This is the best way I look at it. Look at it like this. If you was to get 100% on $20, you would make $20. Are you satisfied with that on a day? And if you are satisfied with that, yeah. But if you're not, just try to do more. If you was to start off with 100, oh, he said yes. Okay, wow. It's gonna be hard. You're not gonna be able to buy the contracts that I'm buying because all of the contracts is like between 50 to $100. And if the market if options have high premiums, those contracts can go up to like 150 to $200 around there. But like honestly, bro, if all you have is $20 and you're trying to build it, is you're not gonna be able to do that with my strategy. You're not gonna be able to afford the contracts. I just told you the price of the contracts. The rookie. I mean, you can trade by yourself, or you can just pay attention in this live stream. I'm giving you guys information where you guys can trade by yourself. But like, then again, a lot of you guys can like listen to my strategy and still trade emotional. I noticed that because people will end up like they were like, man, your strategy didn't work, and I was like, when did you buy? They were like, oh, I bought above the VWAP, and I was like, what? You wasn't supposed to buy there, and I win that same day. So it just really depends because like with trading is way more than just having a strategy. I'm giving you guys just the sauce. I'm giving you guys what you guys need could focus on. But you guys can end up losing money with the strategy because you're trading emotionally. Like for example, one thing that I do to like manage my emotions is whenever I'm in a trade, I don't look on Robinhood. I only go on Robinhood when I'm getting ready to sell or when I'm getting ready to buy. Unless it hits my TP, I'm not gonna go on my phone. I just put it face down and I don't look at anything. So that's one thing that I would say I do. But yeah, it just really depends. Like you guys don't want to sit there and trade emotionally because if you trade emotionally, it's just not gonna work out for you. Trust me. So when you go live, do you do go in voice chat on your Discord? No, live stream everything is right here, trade stream. So I go on trade stream, it's a stage, right? And then with the trade stream, I just go over the entire market. We mark down levels, the support and resistance because sometimes we do trade those and we have those at stop losses in RTPs. It just depends on where we're at. And then I explain everything that we're doing. We just wait for the setup and we do everything live. So how can we talk with you then? If I need answer 1 second, how I'm gonna know? I mean, just type it in a general and I'll see it. How much is the initial capital to get where you are? I mean, realistically, you like what I started off with when I started trading was $600. I turned $600 into a six-figure portfolio, so you don't have to sit there and like trip about it. At the end of the day, you'd be good. But if you want to like talk to me one on one, it's gonna just be the same as this. Like you're gonna type and I'm gonna answer. Um, you should consider doing voice chat and let your Discord chat. Yeah, I already have one. Nobody just goes in there. I don't know. It's dry. I need my Discord members are like they probably don't want to just sit there on a phone and chat like that, to be honest. But I'm not gonna have a whole group chat when I'm trading. I need to still focus on the trade, so I'm not gonna do that. But if I'm like off of it, sometimes I go into trade talk. It just depends. Wait, so you share your trade in the live? Yeah, I live stream right here, and this is where I share my trades. I share my trades right here. And this is what it looks like for people who like curious about it. This is SPY, right? I only trade SPY. I might actually get rid of this, but sometimes I trade QQQ, but mainly just SPY, so I can just type it more faster. I can just say the strike price and at 1.79. And this is basically the price that I bought it at. And then these are the areas that I sell at. Um, yeah, but I would need that type of guidance, that bro. If you need one-on-one mentoring like that, I would just recommend you can join a Discord, but like it's gonna have to be one-on-one. I'm not gonna make a group chat when I'm live trading and have everybody in my ear. I can already see potential problems with that. I can't pay if I'm not going to know even how to start up I mean, nobody's telling you to pay. The Discord is only for people who want to be in there. So like, if you don't want to pay, like, I don't really need you to pay or anything. I'm gonna still take the trades, you know? It's like, I'm still gonna be getting money off of the trades. I think this trade we made like over $1,000. But if I invested in my Roth IRA, we had a week where we made not a week, but a day where we made like $3,000 in a day, $3,000 in a day. So like, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna invest me $3,000. So, at you new to this? At ya are ya new to this? God damn. No, I'm not new to trading. I've been trading for 2 years, unless you consider that new. Uh, can you help me with some money, brother? I mean, I'm teaching you guys how to fish. Teaching you guys how to fish. You don't have to worry. Message me now, guide you, and give you the site. I will teach you perfectly. Yeah, I guess that guy could teach you, but everybody's gonna be different. I know, bro. I'm warning to do is what I'm saying. You're offering us to join to teach us. Isn't that the point? Oh, you trying to scam somebody? Yeah, I feel like that person was trying to scam him. I muted him. Need some money for trading, bro. I'm broke as hell. Yeah, I mean, this is a community. At the end of the day, like what you're asking for is like one-on-one mentoring. That's completely different from like the live streams. I just go live, post out the trades, and throughout the live, I answer everybody questions. But yeah, it's nothing like that. Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like if people want to like join or they don't want to join, I'm not gonna trip if they join or not. I just call La Land. I never traded stocks, even setting up the broker and taking it. Yeah, I think I answered that question. I said like my members will help you most likely with that. But I mean, it's just up to you. You said you can't even join the Discord. I told you, take the free trades. I feel like you should probably just watch YouTube videos, honestly. Definitely on where you're at. Just watch YouTube videos. That kind of nonchalant you offering to teach, no matter you care if we join. Yeah, I mean, like, if you join, you join. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna, like, try to sell you or anything. This community is only for people who want to learn, not for people who I need to sell. Like, if I feel like I need to sell you to join the Discord, Hell no. I'm gonna just get unmotivated people, people that's not sure about trading, people who's probably gonna be in a trade, well, not even want to trade. They probably not gonna be consistent, bro. Like I dealt with those type of people before when I was in the free Discord, and I know how it is. But I see where you're coming from, but like I guess you could say it's nonchalant. You can say that it's real or not. But at the end of the day, you can like join a Discord where they beg you to join their Discord and you can see how it is. At the end of the day, like we're gonna make money regardless. That's how I look at it. I can't trade, I just needed funding. Uh get out of your feelings, bro. What are you so sensitive for? Nah, I think his thing is he don't know what to do and he need to make sure like um somebody is gonna teach him. I'm telling him how we're gonna teach him, but I don't think he like believes it. I don't know. But I'm just telling you guys, like, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be begging for you guys to like join their Discord, and there's gonna be people who is not gonna be begging you guys to join their Discord. I'm someone who's not gonna be begging you guys to join a Discord. At the end of the day, I look at it like we're still going to make money regardless, you know? Like with this entire month, like I look at it as like this is a choice for me to go on live. Trading not the career for you if you I mean, if he builds the discipline, you don't gotta worry about it. You be good. There's so many fake accounts in your name. Yeah, it's just scams. Like you like, bro, it'll be like dumb to like low key it'd be dumb to fall for one of those scams because how can I follow you if I'm on live right now? So don't be like a bot and go follow for like all of the fake accounts that just followed you. I think you're miscarried thing. Maybe it's best you stay. Yo, guys, don't argue in here. If you argue, I'm about to just mute you guys. I promise to God I will. I've muted so many people in here. Yeah, just block. Yeah, just block them, honestly. Unless you want an extra follower, but those are bots. They're not gonna even view your channel. They're probably gonna text you. They're gonna be like, "Hey, send me $5,000, but not through Whoop. Send it through crypto so you can't get it back. Don't fall for that, guys. There's too many bots out there to be falling for one bot. I don't know how it is on YouTube. That's why, wait, guys, everybody on YouTube, you guys can't get any bots now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, YouTube is Google. Man, Google is doing their good ones. TikTok is not having like good things. I'm asking a question and your chat is passive aggressive. Bro, relax, 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 relax. We can just move on. This TikTok is fast paced. We can just move on to the next subject. But anywho, you know you can actually see the Hollywood sign from here. You guys can't see it because it's nighttime, but in daytime you guys can see the Hollywood sign from here. It's pretty nice. I was actually in Hollywood not too long ago. But I didn't really like the spot though. Like, yeah, I had the view, but they had an ad and it was like low key. Look, it was annoying because the thing is, it was just bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't really like it to be honest. Like, I'd rather just go to a different one. Like, I like downtown LA a little bit more, honestly. Downtown LA is pretty solid. My next spot I'm gonna probably go to is Beverly Hills. Yeah, I like Beverly Hills would probably be like low key the best area. I'm thinking how long I should stay on live actually. I'm probably gonna try to stay on live for a while. There's a bank right there. There's two banks right there. So like I be wondering, I'm like, man, if I like get what is it called? The things you put in your eyes, binoculars. I think it's called binoculars. I'm gonna get binoculars and I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at their what is it? Their trades and I'm gonna copy trade them. Yo, we at 10K. Okay, bet we at 10K. Loki took a little while to get to 10K. You don't go live every day, but you trade every day. How can we know the move? I go live every single day that I trade in my Discord. No, you're getting mad, but her has a girl man on TikTok like alright, bro, that seems too argumentative. Don't even respond to that, bro. Don't even respond to that.
Like I said, I'll be quick to meet somebody. Let's go over the strategy. So I joined, but I hope I don't get left behind. If you get left behind, bro, just personally DM me. I am finna join it. Alright, guys. Make sure you guys join the $99 option. That's where I do all of the live trading and posting the signals. But we're about to go over it. We're about to go to this day. So we just went through. How many days did we go through? We went through this day. We went through the fourth. This was like a 100% gain. This was like a 200% gain. So we're already up. Let's just say 300%. What's the Discord? It's in my bio. With the $5, I can still get in contracts. I just want to see. No, you're not gonna be able to get. You're not gonna have access to nothing. You're just in the Discord. This was 100. We're gonna say this is 200. So we're up 300%. So one thing, what I want to do is like just have an estimate. So far, what I'm gonna do is put this on 300% so far. Just a rough estimate. It might be lower, it might be higher. It just depends. All right. So wait, no, 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 no. We already did this day. So we up so far. We're at 300%. Let me rewrite it again. And we did the 11th. Yeah, we did the 11th, right? So what is this? I would say, let's just say 30%. We can agree on 30%. This is 679, 78 to 680.61. So let's just say 30%. 330. 330%. This is our monthly gain. So whatever you invested, this is how much you're up. And this is the 11th day. So if you invested $1,000 per trade, you was gonna be able to make $3,300. By the way, I use Robinhood and it doesn't give options. What do I need to do? If you use Robinhood and oh my gosh. If you use Robinhood and you don't have the options, that means have a new account. So just take trades. Contact with you. You said, you know what? Never mind. Don't contact me. Yeah, I literally was gonna just like help out for free, but you do not want to take it. Um, but honestly, just like I don't know, bro. Just yeah, you can just like talk to somebody else about it. But here we go right here. So we get our level, right? We getting our good levels, right? And as you see, we get the price action above the view up right here. Now here go a day where we do lose. Like I said, you're able to tell the days that you do lose. So say you buy your positions, right? And we get the price action above the VWAP, and we take this position. As you see, this red candle going down is just a pure indication that hey, just get out of the contracts. At the end of the day, you don't have to sit there and stay in the contracts. You'd be good if you don't. This doesn't go down to $4, but it does go down quite a bit. So let's just say you lose 27%. So you lose 27% on a day. Um, I'm trying to think how I can do this. 330. Um, let's go. 330 minus 27. Now you at 300%. 303% with this day. This is a loss. Not every strategy is going to be a winning strategy. So now we go to this day, right? And as you see, we have our VWAP on. Once we have our VWAP on, I take it, bro. How long you think before I can do options? You can do options literally the next day. All you gotta do is just take like buy like SPY 5 different times. So put $1 in, then do another dollar, then another dollar, then another dollar, then another dollar, and then you should be good the next day. And if it doesn't happen, um, trade 5 different other stocks. Then on Thursday, we get this. We open up below a VWAP. As you see, this entire time, we do not go above the VWAP until, well, above the VWAP until 708. And like I said, our positions is we only looking for positions for the first 30 minutes of the market. And if we don't get a position in the first 30 minutes of the market, that means 9 times out of 10 we're not going to trade with this specific strategy. You can use another strategy, but with this specific strategy, you're not going to be able to get into a trade. So this is going to be a day that we do not trade. But as you see, we won this trade, right? But we lost this trade. And the only thing is, like, if you started this week, you would have won and you would have lost. There's a good chance that you would have lost all of the money that you made. But within the last previous weeks, we was able to get huge gains. So it's like with this, you don't want to just sit here and try to trade it for a week. Trade it throughout the entire month. And if even better, trade it throughout the entire quarter. Like we made so much money this quarter off of this one strategy. So now it's Friday. Like I said, I don't trade on Fridays. Now it's Monday, November 17th. The last trade that we did do, we lost, and the next day we wasn't able to make the money back. There's no reason to try to rush and make the money back. At the end of the day, we're trading a strategy that is profitable. At the end of the day, if you just take every single setup, you're going to be able to, you're going to still be able to take these trades and make money off of it. So now, as you see, is Monday, November 17th. Um, we get the price action above the VWAP, but we don't get a drop until 7:40. That means it's out of our window. Why? Because we're trading at 7 o'clock. So I'm about to give you guys a test, right? So now here goes a pretty solid day. Now it's the 18th, right? And after the 18th, we get that candle. It closed above the VWAP. If we close above the VWAP, that's literally all we need. If we can get a close above the VWAP, you're gonna be good. Now what we're gonna be looking for now is that drop. It was the first 30. It was the first candle of the day. So the fact that we were able to get the candle to close on the first with the first, what is it? The first minute of the market, we can buy our positions because it came outside of the VWAP and gave us a close. Now a day like this is gonna be way more better because literally the next candle we was able to take our TP to break even. This is not gonna break even. This is gonna give you more money just because how fast it's going in the direction, and then on top of that, we don't gotta worry about like no time decay, and the grease is gonna be in your favor because as you see, this went up to 661, right? All the way to 663. So this went up more than $1. This went up more $2.60 right here. You're around $2.60 in literally 60 seconds. Literally 60 seconds. So now we're able, if we're in a position that quick, if you're up 20, 30%, a lot of people don't really understand the fact that if you're up 20, 30%, that is still a high percentage. You can sell. But with something like this is giving you like 50% in 60 seconds. You can sell and be done with the day. You don't gotta sit there and trade more. You can be done with the day. And that's what you're gonna want to do. And like, yeah, you could sell some more at the highest part of the day or hold runners. But as you see, our strategy does appear within the day again. A lot of the times you could invest more money. And let's just say you did invest more money. You was able to only hit our first TP. In our first TP, we have two different type of TPs. We have our TP at the VWAP crossing, and we have our second TP crossing the upper band. You see across this blue line, that means we could sell half of our contracts right here after we just sold majority of our contracts right here. So, bro, thank you. You goated. Let's go. Can you give to us? Yeah, I'm giving it to you guys right here. So let's just say you took this trade. This is a 50% trade. This you lose. Let's just say you lose 10% since you was able to sell half of your contracts, right? So now we was at three. Hold on, let's go to my calculator so we can have like an estimate percentage. So we have 50 and 10. So that's 60% on a day. Now we're up 363% within the month off of us trading with the option contracts that we're getting out. Guys, 363%. Imagine getting 363% on your account balance right now. That is going to most definitely make you profitable. There's no way all of the money that you lost, you're going to be able to make back. Guys, we made back the money that we did lose on that one trade right here back in one trade. That's what I like about this strategy. It's more easier to make your money back. Then Wednesday, this is 60. Yeah, this is 60%. So that's like $600 right there if you're investing $1,000. But you're up $3,000, right? And now it's November 19th, Wednesday. As you see, we do not get we get a price action above the VWAP, right? But as you see, it just starts to end up trending, and you don't want to just buy because you don't want to buy because it's going up. You want to buy because of our strategy. What's the strategy? I don't understand. We're going over it right now. We only want to buy it once we get the drop below the lower band. And as you see, at 7 o'clock, our window to trade, it closes. That means we're not going to trade. What platform is this right now that you're on? This is TradingView. So as you see right here, we're not going to get in a trade right here. But at the end of the day, the previous day was able to get a good win, and we was able to make the money back. Now here go another day. Here go Thursday. So as you see right here, we get the price action above the VWAP. We even open up the above the VWAP, but again, we don't get a drop until 8 o'clock. And with 8 o'clock, you do not want to trade it. So let's mark it where our window is to close. And then boom, you're not gonna get a trade. Please give us signals. If you want free signals, just go to my thread. But here we go right here. The window to trade, we don't trade, and it's all good. We was able to make back the money that we lost, and we was able to make more. 46, 7, 7, 5, 4, 20% more than what we lost. Yo, what is that person watching? What are they watching? Are they watching something? Nah, they're watching like an educational video. You can tell. You give out free signals on your thread too. Yeah, I give out free signals. I've been said that. I think I told you that like 50 times actually. Now we're on Monday, right? Monday, it's new week. So with a new week, new money, new opportunity. You want to take every trade new. You said in your Discord. No, I didn't. Um, so as you see, we're gonna go over this day. This is the last week of this month, and what we can do. I feel like I explained in this strategy pretty good. I want to see the percentage we're gonna get. Yeah, this is the day we got 200%. Um, Now, as you see right here, right? We do get the price action above the VWAP, right? And we get the price action above the VWAP. And when we get the price action above the VWAP, what we're looking for next is the drop. Once we get that drop, we can buy our calls. It's 661. This is where it drops below the lower band. Now, this is a position where we're going to have two different type of TPs. Now, with this TP, we're going to have crossing the VWAP, and as you see, is right here, or you can sell right here. But as soon as this candle opened, it did turn red, but it shot up. So we're gonna say we sold right here, which we could sell half of our contracts, and we could sell the other half right here. And then the next TP is going to be the highest part of the day. As you see, it was already bought by the morning. I used the wicks, and it's going to be all the way up here, guys. So this is 661 all the way to 665. That's a $4 gain right there. We're already up 100%. And then uh, we holding our runners, right? Because you still want to hold runners. That's how we're able to maximize the percentage with being safe in a trade. Because if it goes down, it typically reverse, and you have to sell your positions more in the downside. You still have enough money to trade with, and you're still in the day off green. What I typically do is whenever we identify the trend, the way I identify the trends is seeing that the price is bouncing off of this upper band. When it's bouncing off of this upper band, 9 times out of 10 we're gonna trend. Um, then I finish my day at 11. Are these options and what is expiration? Yeah, these are option contracts and these are same day expiration contracts. So as you see right here, this is 661 all the way to 670, guys. 661 all the way to 670. That's a $9 gain right there. So we got a more than 200%, but we're gonna just average it out than 200%. We was at what was this? 360 plus 200%. Now we're up 563%. 563%. 563%, guys. Off of all of those trades that we took, we was able to get 563%. Guys, type 1 if you are understanding the strategy, type 2 if you're not. And I want to know who understanding the strategy on YouTube too. So guys, make sure you get active in here. And like up the live on YouTube. I want to know who's getting it, not. You want to. This is only the first 30 minutes. Yeah, it's only for the 30 minutes. So you gotta wait for price to be above VWAP every time. Yeah, that's the first thing. Just came in. Okay. That day was a banger. Yeah, it was a banger. We was able to get 200%. This was the 24th. As you see, here go to 24th, guys. We bought the contracts at 179, and we was able to sell them all the way at 646. That's why we was able to make so much money off of it. And guys, make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. We're on a goal to get 1,000 subscribers, and after that, we're gonna go plat. We're gonna go plat. We're gonna go to 50K. Just kidding. One, okay, we're getting some people that's understanding it in here. That's what's up. Okay, we're getting quite a few subscribers in this YouTube. Nice. So the move you put in, so the more you put in, the more you get out. Yeah. So we're just saying we're investing $1,000 per trade. So yeah, if we're investing $1,000 per trade. Now this is a day where our strategy does lose, but what I'm gonna do is go over my other strategy because I'm about to show you guys why we didn't lose on this day. So you can use this on days where, like for example, so whenever the previous day is trending, a lot of the times it's gonna have a big sell off on the next day. So a lot of people probably think that like, what the heck is that? Hold on, what is that? Okay. A lot of people be like, oh, it trend the previous day. That means it's gonna trend the next day. So don't trade like that. I wouldn't trade like that because that mindset is really bad and big banks be making billions of dollars off of it. So I wouldn't trade like that personally, but that is your first sign. So one thing that you could look at is our strategy right here. This is a high win rate strategy as well. This one a little bit more complicated, so I don't really explain it, but this is still a strategy you can make money off of. Well, what I'm gonna do is explain the strategy on the EMAs and hide the VWAP, so you guys can like see. So first we have our RSI, which is right here, and a VWAP. This doesn't really matter what time you invest. It doesn't really matter what time. You can do this at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But just make sure you're in the same time frame. So as you see, we get oversold, right, on a RSI. And then that doesn't mean buy puts. That means our first step showed. Our first step showed. And then our second step is going to be crossing this VWAP level right here. And as you see, not VWAP level, this EMA. We got the 20 EMA, we got the 50, we got the 100, and we got the 200 EMA. So what I typically do is once we get overvalued, what I'm looking for is a drop. And I'm looking for a drop that's crossing the 50 EMA. And once it crosses the 50 EMA, what I do is wait until the next candle. The next candle is going to be the confirmation candle. And as you see, the next confirmation candle broke the 100 EMA and 200 EMA. So what I can do is place in shorts. This is a short position. I remember somebody was asking on YouTube about the short position, and this is the short position. And a lot of the times, this is more so of like a breakout strategy, or yeah, breakout strategy. And this mainly works more efficiently on puts because puts move way more faster than calls. Like you can look at calls as steps and puts as an elevator. It's gonna move way more faster. And what you could do is just size down, and a lot of the times you're gonna be able to make some pretty good money off of it. Like for example, you could put your TP like $1 down, or you can put it down $1, and then you can just hold runners that goes up more in value. Let's just say we sold our positions down here, right? Um, and we entered like on this wait yeah I'm tripping, I had it on the right spot. I was Because this is the breakout and this is the confirmation. What you can do is have your stop loss above the 50 EMA. And with the 50 EMA, what I normally do is a 1 minute close above the 50 EMA. So then you're good with that. So that's typically what I do with my put strategy. We're able to make a lot of money. Like as you see, this went up to 668 all the way to 665. So 8765. That's a $3 gain. That's 100% right there. So that's my put strategy. That's why we wasn't able to lose on this day. So I wouldn't count that we did lose this day. It's a little bit more complicated, but you can make a lot of money off of it. And then yeah, I mean that's basically what it is. And you can sell when it starts to get overvalued, which it starts to get overvalued right here. And as long as you like selling in a profit, you should be good. But this is my other strategy that I do use. This is my second strategy. Well, not my second strategy, but I showed you one strategy and I showed you two strategies. Yo, if you guys want to like anybody in this TikTok and you guys it just went over your head, I wouldn't recommend this for a beginner because it's a little complicated. Um, but if you guys want to just rewatch it, go on my YouTube and just you can go on from there because at the end of the day, this is all recorded and it's gonna be in my YouTube. I should probably make a video about that, like a little short video about that because this is a really good strategy. But yeah, that's why we didn't lose on a specific day because with my core strategy, I wouldn't say core strategy, but with the VWAP strategy, it would have you would have lost. But if you was trading in more than one strategy, you would have been able to win. So let's just say this day is NA. I feel like we can agree on that. But if you do want to take it, like at the end of the day, like I told you guys, say if you took this strategy, right? You can tell because it's going aggressive on the opposite side. You don't gotta hold a position like this that's aggressive. And once you get this green volume is weak, yeah, you can just get rid of it. Yeah, do a video and watermark it. I wouldn't really watermark it to be honest. Like if somebody steal it, they steal it. Like I don't really care honestly. At the end of the day, like anybody who's trying to copy my course, at the end of the day, they're gonna have to watch me, and they're gonna have to watch me for hours, which is an extra view. You're trading on a 1 minute? Yeah, this is on a 1 minute. All my strategies is made on a 1 minute actually. That's pretty funny. But when I mark my support and resistance, I mark it on a 15 minute and a 1 hour. What's your YouTube profile? Go in my bio. It's in my link tree. You guys should be able to see it. Um, but yeah, guys. Let's just say hypothetically you lost. You would have lost like another 20%. So you have 563. If you lose, if you just take the trade because you didn't pay attention, all of the people that joined earlier and they like experienced something like this, they're gonna end up losing because that strategy did appear and just low key kind of you would have lost this day. But if you was in here, you heard the put strategy, you would have been able to win this day actually. If you was trading more than one strategy. I didn't personally take this trade. I did take the next setup. I'm about to show you guys the next setup. I explain it one more time. As you see, our strategy does appear right here. So let's go into it because this was a really good day. Um, as you see right here, we get the price action above the VWAP is exactly what we're looking for, right? And the fact that we get to, do you have basic trading videos on YouTube? Yeah, I have trading videos on my YouTube. It's just, you gotta watch them. You just gotta watch it. How did you come up with these strategies? Experience. Like, I'm a trader, so like the thing is, I wanna be own my own hedge fund. So if I can't make my own strategy, and I'm learning it from somebody else, 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna be able to have my own hedge fund. Like I have, I guess it's a skill. You could say pattern recognition or just knowing how SPY moves. Like it's gonna be if SPY goes up this amount, it's gonna be impossible for SPY to start going all the way back down to $600. You know, so it's not gonna go up $20. It's not gonna go down $20. And if it does, it's only gonna go in one direction. But here go a day. Well, we don't gotta go over the put strategy. I remember making money with puts, but this is mainly for calls, so we just gonna go over calls. Um, wait, hold on. If we get to 5K likes, I'll explain the put strategy again. I just want to see how interested you guys are in these put strategy. I'll just keep on going over this strategy. Realistically, this is all you really need to make money, to be honest. So let's see if we start getting likes. What is SPY? Guys, make sure you like it. Like I know obviously one person is gonna want to hear about it, but I want to know if like people are actually interested. I'm gonna give it some time. What I'm gonna do is explain the strategy while you guys are tapping the screen, and if we get to 15K likes, I'll explain the put strategy within this day. Cause we made money with calls and puts. Those are the best days to make money with. Um, so for a beginner, do you get a margin account or cash account? A cash account if you're trading under 25,000. How much you risk per trade? It really depends. Like on my Roth IRA, I'm risking 2,500 to $5,000 per trade. But we at 11. All right, so I'm just wait. So we get the price action above the VWAP, right? Once we get the price action above the VWAP range, right? You see this whole circle, and then our dead end is 7 o'clock. So we only want to get in a position past this time. As you see, SPY low-key saves us and get us in SPY low-key saves us and gets us a position at 659. So as you see, we're able to get this position. Like yeah, we get this wick, but as you see, it's just a wick. Don't be scared of wicks. You should be more scared about you should be more scared when if the candle did close, but it didn't close. It gave us a wick and it brought us back to break even. And as you see, we get a pretty solid position right here. Now we hit our first TP. Now we get to sell half of our contracts up here. This is 677.31 all the way to 678 37. So that's more than $1 gain. So I would say that's like 20 to 30%. So you're able to sell half of your contracts. As you see, we don't really come outside of this lower band anymore. So there's no point of like try your best to if like you want to see it go down and get make some new lows before you start to sell. So this contracts, I would say this is the longest contract within this entire month. It hit our second TP. When hit our second TP, it is 677.31 all the way to 678.86. Now you can sell half of the contracts that you're holding, but this is how you're gonna make majority of your money. Now your next TP is gonna be the highest part of the day, which is right here at 679. So we're gonna put 679 right here. And then now you're in a position where you can hold runners. Like we did not get no aggressive drops, and as you see, it is starting to reverse off of this lower band. So what I would typically do is sell at 11. So let's just go to 11. Like yeah, it did go down. If you sold contracts up there, that's good. You choose when to sell your contracts, but I like to hold until 11. This is 677 all the way to 680. So that's a $3 gain. So that's 100% right there. So where are we at? 563 plus 100% is 663% within a month. 663%. That's not including no puts. That's only including this one core strategy that we're using. Why you keep on saying 7 a.m.? Because that's the window to get in our position. All right. We didn't get 15K likes, so we're not gonna go over it. It's not even put strategy so far. But 663, we don't trade on Fridays, and now we're done with the month. So let's just do some quick math. Say if you was to invest $1,000 per trade, and you get 663%, that's 6,600 within a month. 7 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, you're right. I'm in LA, so Pacific time is more a good site. If it's a broker, maybe I only use Robinhood. I'm I would recommend Robinhood since it's more easier. But if it's a broker account, as long as you can pay for options, that's all that really matters. Okay, so 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah. I mean, just calculate it in your time. I'm pretty sure you guys know what the difference between time zones is. But you would have been able to make $6,000 with this strategy, and that's really, 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 really good. Because the thing is, This is where options. We're able to make so much money with options, and that's investing $1,000. So now next month you can start investing more money. So let's just say you make 6,000 and you want to start and you want to invest um like let's just say 20% of 6,000, and you want to put that into trading, right? You want to reinvest that. 20% of that would be an extra 1,000. So that would be 2,500. Let's just say hypothetically you started this month with $2,500, right? And then you went up 663%. That's $16,000 in the month. So it went to 6,000 to $16,000. So that's obviously when you're sizing up and you're investing more money. It's so much money to be made with options. It's pretty good. Do you only trade options? Yeah, I trade options. I do have a long-term portfolio, but the way I built my long-term portfolio was with options. Like honestly, this might be bad advice, but it's gonna be good advice if you guys are actually trying to make money. If you guys like don't even have 100K, there's really no point of investing into option like long-term portfolios, because if you don't have an active income that's gonna keep on putting more money into it, bro. Like say if you have $10,000, you go up 1%. That's only $100, you know. You're making $100 on that on a day, and obviously it goes up 10% a year. So that $10,000, you made $1,000. Congratulations. Like no, you can make that. You should be able to make that in a day if you want to like actually start growing your income. But yeah, we just went over that. Holy, I've been live for 5 hours on a Saturday. Probably gonna do the same thing tomorrow, honestly. Guys, I got a question for the people do you guys like night streams or day streams more? I'm pretty curious. Night streams or day streams? Which ones do you guys prefer? Night, night, okay. What I could probably do is just start at 5. I feel like starting at 5 would be pretty good. It is getting pretty late. Would you bid 10K into SPY just to let it sit? Yeah, I mean, I would do it, but it would be smart. But honestly, if I was trying to make income, I wouldn't. Like, don't sit there and think that you're gonna become a millionaire off of just trading like that long term because you're gonna need money to make money. With options, the only thing that's different is it's gonna be good, more faster. I feel like I went on live stream too early last time, so what I'm gonna do is get on live, most likely a little bit more earlier, like at sunset, maybe at like 5 or 6. Yeah, probably like 5 or 6 o'clock, and we'd be good. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I heard of XRP. I don't trade that. I don't trade crypto. But that's gonna be it for this live. We hit my goal, so we're gonna be good. Weekdays prefer nights. Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna be trading this entire week. We guys gonna see this view for like this entire week. So, even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna be trading. So, make sure you guys are active. If you guys are do want to learn recap of what we did, or if you want to just watch the entire live, go to my YouTube and you can go over there. Oh no, I just usually just in the money. No, I buy out of the money and sell in the money. But TikTok, I'm gonna end it first. Peace out. I see you guys later, and I see you guys another day. Oh, also make sure you guys follow before I leave, so you guys see me on your For You page. So next time I go live, you guys will automatically see me, and you don't gotta worry about like finding me or having to forget. So follow, and we're gonna be good. We got over 200 followers today, so that was pretty nice. All right. I see you guys later, and peace out. And with my YouTube, how many people we got in YouTube right now? We got 5 people watching. Shout out to all of the people who joined and all of the people who like to stream. I appreciate it a lot. We're gonna build the YouTube, and if you guys just want consistent live streams, we're gonna keep on going. I need 2 cameras, so I'm gonna get a new camera. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new camera on what's it called on YouTube so I can stream more better and you guys can see me because I don't like this camera. This camera is like low key kind of ass, but um, it's gonna be pretty soon. I see you guys later and peace out, guys. Oh, and also make sure you guys.